everyone. Looking forward to this. Her name's LaurenjeniferGates, LjG Photography, and, well, she's actually from the East Coast, so she's back in her home now. How are you?
Oh my God, I'm so happy to be back.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day in New York City.
Yes, it is.
And it's even better because you're around, and you got a lot of great things coming out. So you have this photography book, which is, it's Volume I, and it's a unique concept and story behind it.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's fun. It's in the end, it's fun. And you have such a great backstory as well. So why don't you? How did you come up with this concept?
This is so bizarre. I'm from New York, born in New York,
right?
Raised in New Jersey. But in 1997, I decided I wanted to try Las Vegas.
Okay.
And I went out there, and right away, it was like New Year's Eve morning when I went out there. The next year, I had met this girl named Anise, and she was working with like MTV and Nickelodeon. She was really, really fun. And I'm like, I want to hang out with this girl. She brings me to a party, and there's this guy. I call him the rock star. He's in the book.
Okay.
He's one of the first pictures. You got to get this book. It's so cute. And he literally was in line with me at the bathroom at this party.
Okay.
This is him right here. And he said, "You have beautiful feet."
So it just goes right there. I mean, out of all the assets, he goes to the feet, right? Yeah.
Well, I had this like see-through kind of white jacket thing, if you could see. But I had these lacy white shoes. I don't know who's into shoes that's listening right now, but a lot of women are into shoes.
Of course, right.
And a lot of men are into shoes and feet, which I'm finding out just from doing this book. So what happened was he started sucking my toes in this like suite in the house, and we left the doors open, and people were coming in and out, taking photos, just having fun. And as you can see, of course, I made it so much fun because it is a sexual thing. It's a it's a fetish.
Right.
But I made it really, really fun. And I took some champagne, which everyone knows I really don't drink, but I just was like, I'm just going to have fun and drink and took photos.
You might as well, right? It
Yeah.
goes hand in hand, I guess.
Goes hand in hand, feet and champagne, right?
Oh, yeah, feet, it goes feet and feet. Yeah,
Forget about the strawberries.
Yeah.
And so he was sucking my toes like all night. We got pictures. And the next day, I was at like a convention, and I told this guy, this really good-looking guy, who was total different type, and I said, you wouldn't believe this guy was like sucking my toes all night last night. And he goes, I love feet. I was like, what?
Wow.
So next thing you know, he's sucking my toes for about 7 hours and took me to the sink, washed my feet, pampered them, put some like suckable lotion or something. I don't know what he put on there. And he was sucking my toes, and I realized that this is just too funny. So I started taking photos, and I got a whole photo album.
Right.
So when I brought it to Hugh Hefner, I was in Playboy, and this is my picture from Playboy. Here we go. Show you Gunz on the back of the book.
There you go, absolutely.
Yeah, I was discovered a couple times. It was a lot of fun. But I brought it to Hugh Hefner, and I said to him, you got to see my book. And it was just a photo album. It was about this big of hundreds of pictures of people.
And he loved it. He was all about it. Yeah.
Because you have to publish that. And then E was filming him, so he kind of walked away, and I was like, well, help me publish it. And I really should have pushed, but I wanted to get like more photos. And so here's the book.
Wow.
LjG Photography.
Congratulations. People can go to your website, which is LjGFootography.com. They can pick it up there. You're all over social media as well.
Yes.
Did you ever think that it would take off? Did you, like, because I've heard about this, but I personally am not into, like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Did you ever
yes,
think
you
that it would
are.
be as big as it is, or that as many people are interested in this?
I had no clue until I put up a video on my YouTube channel. If you don't mind, I'm going to tell.
Yeah.
It's youtube.com/Lauren Jenifer with one N Gates. Now, my real name, by the way, East Coast people, is Joni Donato from New Jersey, New York.
How
Keeping
you
it
doing?
real. How you doing, Donatos? And I changed my name when I moved across the country, and so that's why it is what it is. But so it's LaurenjeniferGates on YouTube or Facebook. Or, so that I had no idea, and I put up a video. I wanted to host at the time, so I made a demo video called "Suck My Toes." And literally, it's so fun. It's everything about what I'm doing is really fun. It's not like people get like turned off, but it's not.
Right.
It's just for fun. Or some people get like, ew, you know, I'm not doing it. But
Right,
it's really
yeah.
fun. Yeah. Next
Right.
thing you know,
but
they're like,
you have definitely a great personality. And you know that you're having fun with it, and the book is actually very cool for people to want to check out and stuff. Like we were talking before, it's great to put on like coffee table, or also like joke around with the girlfriends and shit, you know what I mean? Like
it's a great gift. Like for Christmas, I think it's going to be booming. But yeah, so I just started this video, and next thing you know, I have like a couple 100,000 hits. I'm like, oh, this is interesting.
Wow.
So if you really look, there's a lot of people who have a foot fetish, which is from Brother Love back in Vegas. They said that it's the number 2, what is it, the number 2 popular thing in porn.
Right.
You know, boobs first, excuse me. Boobs first, and then and then feet second. So who would know, right?
How, so you were a former Playboy Playmate, which is, wild. Congratulations on that, you know what I mean? Like, even, I mean, Playboy's been around for so long, but still, when you really think about it, there's only still a select few that were ever Playmates, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, like, when you really compare it, like, you think about all the women that are in the world right now. So, congratulations on that. That's how was that experience, or just how was, I mean...
It was bizarre. I mean, it's not just a one-time thing, too. Once you're in it, they invite you to the parties.
Right.
I did a video. I mean, I've done so much with them. So I've been at a ton of parties. I actually sang to Hugh Hefner on his 75th birthday.
Okay.
On the round bed with Jenny McCarthy, which was so fun. But it's a great experience. It really is. Yeah. It's a good time.
And they do so in such a, you know, Playboy, it's more than just the photos. It's more than just, you know, the girl. They do it in a classy way. You know what I mean? Like, literally, like, I mean, you don't mess around when you're, like, talking with Playboy. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like it's some, like, smut or something.
Yes, exactly. And that's what I love about it, because I find, like, even on my shows back home, I have a show myself in Vegas called the LjG show. I hate them, but I date them. Okay. And it's a funny show. What? It's totally chaotic. It's ADD. It's fun, though. Everything has to be fun.
I love that ADD.
ADD. I'm totally
I have the best description ever for a show. Yes. Right? No holds barred. I'm all about it. Definitely, yeah. And so what? So that has kind of been able to, I guess, being in Playboy helped launch what you're. You know, it's given you a lot of opportunities.
It surely has.
Right? Yeah.
And I was actually asked to do a centerfold, and I turned it down. But I did a lot of other stuff with them, pictorials and interviews like crazy, and just a bunch of stuff, videos, everything. So
yeah. And now you're able to get this out here as well. What was so you're in Vegas?
Yeah.
Well, how does Vegas, or what's it like being a former Playmate in Vegas? Is it just?
You know, I'll be honest with you. Some of the people might be like, oh, but I live by the mountains. I live by the Red Rock Mountains. I have a view of the mountains. My whole life is very different there, except for when I'm on my show. Okay. So I have a show also at BZ Broadcasting with Trip. And we do a show on relationships and everything. So I really don't, like, I tone it down. I wear sweats and T-shirts, and so I really don't put it so much except for on the show. I'm a mom of a 10-year-old daughter named Jade. By the way, the book is dedicated to Jade. Okay. And Jade is in the studio today.
Shout out to Jade.
Yeah. Woohoo! Right?
So you kind of have your, I wouldn't say your hands and everything. How about your feet and everything?
Yeah.
Like, you're doing a lot of different things right now. So which is you know, would you say that you've always been, like, perseverant with what you wanted to do in life or whatever?
Yes. You know what? If you look me up, there's so much. I have a CD out called Breath of Fresh Air. My ex-boyfriend from high school is the president of Universal Records, and I was in bands my whole life as well, in New Jersey and in Las Vegas. And so I gave him a CD, and he was like, we got to, you know, do some more recording. Next thing you know, I got pregnant, so I chose that route. So I have another business as well called Jadakins, which is baby and puppy couture. So it's jadakins.com or tinytucker.com.
So you got a lot, you don't mess around.
I don't mess around. I work my ass off.
Yeah,
good. So, and now I want to sell these books, because these books are the bomb, and I want them on every coffee table on the East Coast and the West Coast, and maybe all over the world.
And the book is called Photography. It's the Volume I. It's LaurenjeniferGates. She's here in the studio. It's a like I said, it's fun for the listeners out there. You need to pick up this book. It's a great thing to give to gifts, but also to you know, just have fun with and joke around. But it's a good way to look
Icebreaker,
into it. You know? Yeah.
Icebreaker, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
exactly.
How did you know which? Like, did you just have so many photos and then pick?
Yes.
How did you know which ones to choose?
I'm so glad you asked this, because I want to give credit where credit's due. I'm always about that. And my friend Kimberly from she's from New Jersey, from my high school. Kimberly at MHS really helped me a ton with the photos, and Jackie Polino. So Kimberly Novich Ventura, Autorino, Italiano.
Hey.
She, myself, and Jackie, we sat down and did, for months on end, worked on this book and picked. I think we started with the rock star, because the rock star is who started the whole thing.
Right.
I wish I knew. I wish I could get this guy and you know.
Right. Well, hopefully now that he's in a book, we can track him down and find out who he is.
He'll be like, yay!
But the layout is, you know, it's done in a good fashion. You know what I mean? It's not creepy or anything like that, but it's also, you know, it's done. The layout is really, and like from the borders, everything.
Yes, and I have a lot of New Jersey in there as well, like Point Pleasant Beach, stuff like that. So
absolutely,
I've done this foot sucking thing. Yeah, all over the world, exactly.
Yeah, Jenkins's bar. Yeah.
So I'm hoping to get down there too, to the Jersey Shore, and start, you know, pushing the book up there as well. maybe they can.
Well, hopefully this is a launching pad for you. It's WABC Radio.
Woohoo!
And it's LaurenjeniferGates. You can go to the website. It's LjGphotography.com. There's also the YouTube channel as well. And appreciate you coming through.
Thank
Is there anything else you want to shout out or anything?
Sure.
I mean, you have so much going on.
I know. It's
but,
like, my Twitter handle is @SuckMyToesNow. My Instagram is LJG_show. My Facebook, LJG Fan Club, or Lauren Jennifer Gates, or LJG I Hate 'Em But I Date 'Em. And website LjG FOOTography, FOTOGRAPHY.com.
There it is, live in the ABC studios. Appreciate it. Thank you
you
so much. And good luck with everything, right? And we got to get you to the beach. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get to the beach. Get naked.
Bye, man.
Just kidding. Okay. You're awesome.
Cool.
You
Awesome.
are